Well guys, apologies about that. I'm told this game likes to crash after you've played 2 matches, so right on cue, there we go. Take a look at what we've got. We've got some money to spend. We can't be running around with this sort of money in the bank. This lineman's got a niggle. Keep or sack. This lineman looking at dodge at the moment, unless something crazy happens. There's nothing crazy there, so we're looking at dodge. So he's dodge wrestle, makes him maneuverable. We like this. What's this guy doing? We're saying sack Mr. Niggle. I think you're right. We have got money to spend. I do like 4 catchers, so I could replace him with a catcher. These 2 need a touchdown each to go up level. This is good. Are they my favourite team? Possibly not. I do like them. I do vote they're my highest NAF rank team. I do like Norse. I like all the frenzy. I like the pitch control that comes with it. I like Dark Elves. But favourite and arguably best are 2 different things. Yeah.
Always wear underpants.
So I think we will be saying goodbye to this guy. He has got wrestle.
Both ways. Nice shirt, by the way.
But yeah, he's going to get binned. Because we need players on the pitch, and a loner is arguably better than anybody else. I do want another catcher. It makes you a bit brittle. A bit more brittle, but I'm not going in for the fight. I'm going in to be able to move about, make shit happen. We do need some more line. We'll pick those up soon. 100k. Do you know what? I'm going to splurge the lot and take my second reroll. And we started off as a no reroll build. We've had a bit of luck, as in we've not had to replace positionals, just linemen, and they're developing nicely. So let's see what we get. Obviously we need to be avoiding your tackle heavy teams, your killer teams, as does any elf team. While we're looking at that, let's just see how we're plodding along. I know we're a little way off the pace for the Wood Elves, but we can see how we're doing. Wood Elves 93, 412. We look back, my Dark Elf team, which I started out with, 431, picked up a few draws there. Trouble with the Dark Elf team, we look at the top, 12th place, Heart Eater, and then we're looking at quite a way off the mark. Angry Birds 1015. Some, depending on time, we may even dig out some Dark Elves another day. Does anybody know when the champ ladder ends? Because that makes a massive difference. Ends the 4th of April. So 2 weeks today. That's interesting. We are doing somewhere between 2 and 3 games when I stream. Yep, 4th. Hello, Cineo Mouse. Cineo Mouse, I think it is. We call you Mouse. As long as you don't mind me calling you Mouse, we call you Mouse, because I can read that bit. Was that Moose? I'm dyslexic. It could be anything. Sign on. I do apologise if I've got it all wrong, which I have, because I've said so many different things. Yeah, we've got in us 2 weeks.
That's a trade secret, Jim.
We're doing what, 3 or 4 nights a week, so we're pushing the best part of what, 10 games say a week. Yeah, Naftorn's dodge is... It's good, it makes them very manoeuvrable. When I take mine to the NAF tournaments, NAF Championships will be next. It'll most likely be strip ball, tackle, war dancers, leader thrower because I'm playing at 110 or 1100. I like wrestle dodge on 2 Lionels, which gives me a last skill for sidestep on a catcher. I believe that takes a lot of pressure off the war dancers. So, you know, it's interesting. Norse. Now this is interesting.
Getting a tingling right here.
Norse.
A game is about
Norse
to
are one of
start,
those
chump.
teams that they can control the pitch well, and they love beating up on elves. They really do. It depends a lot on how much tackle he's got. So let's have a quick look. He's got Mighty Blow on the elf. Berserker, both got Mighty Blow. What's that other skill there? He's got 1 tackle. He's got a lineman with agility. He's got a lot of players. We will be taking a Babe because, you know, why not? So that 1 tackle piece is key. Plus he's got quite a bit of Mighty Blows, looking to obviously get up the damage charts quick.
Ready, steady.
That said, we wish him good luck, and we see how it goes. Ruby 1916. So, this guy could well be piling on the Berserker. Thank you very much. This guy could be 102 years old playing Blood Bowl. He might not be. Piling on Berserker. I think that's the right route. Pitch removal. That's how Norse win. They remove players. That said,
Blood Bowl.
they break easy too.
Nice weather to play Blood Bowl. There's the Bloodwiser bait. I may have to go.
Hello, buddy. I don't. You're not really 102 years old, are you? See, now we know he's in the chat, which is honest of you. I appreciate that. Have a good match. Hope you enjoy it. And let's have some fun. Obviously, now I can't go telling people what I'm going to be doing because you'll know what I'm thinking of. But it could be a good one. Could go anyway. I could have no team left, or you could have no team left. Who knows?
What do you do when faced with a
Right.
rabid North
Set up my
Bob?
team in
Well, they
defence.
like to fight, but they're fragile. You shouldn't wait to pressure them.
No, you can stay. You can stay on the chat. I've got no issues with that whatsoever. We just stream slightly different, that's all. No issues at all. I'm not that precious about simple things like that. It is still a thing. It is something we're looking at. 12th man at the moment is doing crazy things like having date nights with his girlfriend. What's that all about? So yeah, he'll be back. It's something we're looking at. We've done a draw. If any of you listen to anything but a one podcast, sorry, we've done a draw for our yeah, it's my call, buddy. You stay. It'd be fun. Maybe you can join in with the chat. Call me lucky if I get lucky, or laugh at me when it goes wrong. We're hoping to play a series of 24 games. We've randomly drawn all the teams, see where it goes. We've got some good matchups. How many subs has this guy got? He's got 2. Interesting. And I got none.
Have you tried that Croxiade yet, boy?
A sports drink made by the Skaven of Clan Pestilence? No thanks. I'll give it a miss. I may not be the sharpest spike on the armor, but I'm not that stupid.
Okay, set a runner nice and central. Will he be taking a pop at the tree? Pitch invasion. Tree could be lying down. Well, no, he won't be hitting the tree. He's lying down. Ooh, 4-1. Have I got fame or something? That can turn things on its head rapidly. Ooh. Reroll gone as well. But could the elf gone too?
This player keeps on going.
Well,
going,
there we are.
and going.
There we are. What to say?
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Yeah, I agree with that. A 3 minute. Oh, here goes another one down. He's gone to sleep. 3 minute time limit would be much better. PC does it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Does here. 2 minutes here. It's hard work sometimes. Doesn't give you a chance to think. What we got here? Berserker. Runner in the backfield. Dodge runners are beautiful pieces. I always go with that when I'm playing them in NAF tournaments. Unless I don't take a runner. Pickup's good. So heroic tackle. Do you go to many NAF tournaments? Is that something you do? Are you UK based? What are we looking at doing? I do believe we want to put this big guy down. Dungeon Bowl next. That's one I've always wanted to do. I've heard very good things about the Dungeon Bowl. Their rule set, believe it or not, changed not long ago, and that was down to a conversation between myself, hello Andy Davo, and the Dungeon Bowl organisers. Andy Davo's probably popped across to try and learn how to play the game. He's new to it. No, I'm kidding. He's a fantastic coach. By all means. I'm going to say I'm gutted for you, but I'm glad you did. Yeah, Andy Davo's got his own Twitch channel, so pop across to Andy Davo Twitch channel and follow that guy. He knows his stuff. I have no alerts. I don't know how alerts work. Maybe you can help me out with this, because, you know, I kind of would do. Did you really? Wow, thank you very much. I do believe you would be the first person to do that, and I am deeply in your debt. You'll sort me out. Andy, let's talk business while you're here. Are you going to the NAF Championships? Because if you are, you need to pay me some way, shape or form. Now I know you don't have PayPal, so maybe I'll give you a call and we'll sort that out, and I'll make sure the fees get to where they need to be. You Dark Elfin, try and take that #1 spot. Oh, don't be killing him. Don't be killing him. Oh, here he comes. He's busted. Necro, niggling injury on my catcher. He's a rookie catcher. But why would you do that? I'm not going to echo that. Don't think. I think there's going to be more pain coming. I don't think that's a viable option.
That mountain of flesh. More pain for that team. Their pain is our gain.
Necro, that's interesting. So yes, Dungeon Bowl. We was talking about Dungeon Bowl. That's one I'd like to go with. I believe the rule sets mimic the NAF Champ still. And that was, like I say, down to a conversation between myself and the organiser of Dungeon Bowl. Ah, will you be at NAF Championships? Because if you are, make sure you pop by and say hello. I'll be the idiot at the front with Hawker written on the back, saying hello to everybody. Maybe even we'll get a game, because I plan on playing. Right, Andy, thank you very much for popping by. Really appreciate that. You met me last time. That's brilliant. I meet hundreds of people at these. Well, there's 200 people there last time, and apparently you said hi. I'm awful when it comes to this shit like this. I really am. Ooh. Here comes the pain, as they say in Spain. I'm running out of people already and we've only just started. Right, let's get me 3 dice there. We're gonna... I'd like to be able to remember. I think it's a bit rude of me if I can't. Well, we don't really want... What have we got here? We've got 2 here. Yeah, mighty blow off. Let's make him go backwards. As we know, 1 dice with block is the same as a 2+ dodge.
Unity is strength.
We're not breaking armor today, that's a bit disappointing. I don't want to do that block yet. I want to do this one first. Runners, runners, runners. This tree is having an absolute awful time. I think we're going to stay there.
What's with all this grabbing nonsense? Just hit him.
Yeah, they do play a different game up there. I think Andy was up there for a little while. Rather all tournament. They do play a different game up there. It's still Blood Bowl. It's just very different to what we play down in the lower leagues. We want to keep him where he is.
That flame appears to be anchored to the spot.
I'm not feeling this one. I'm starting to struggle. With 2 players down. A little bit out of position, I feel. But Lyra, make sure you come and say hello. Make sure you tell me who you are. Now I've got a name. It'll help. And then you can constantly remind me till I know what's going on. Look, here comes the chains, multiple blocking type thing. Oh, maybe not. He's just going to pile on and kill my dancer. Here comes the pile on. Oh, it's an 8 KO. Maybe not. He's saved from injury. That man's on a mission.
That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Oh my days. That could have gone so wrong, and yet it went so right. Can't argue that for 1 minute.
That was risky.
And that's the power of runners. Superb pieces. It is a different game. Good night, Andy. Oh, and congratulations. You know what I'm talking about. Congratulations again. Nice work. It's always good to go. Where are we going? Let me think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's just try. We've got one chance to make this work, I think. Not on the PS floor. PS floor? Not on the PS4. I haven't. No. My has mostly been on the PC. I've won the OCC on the PC, played in a couple of leagues in the PC, and we've fallen over with a War Dancer on the PS4. So we're looking for a 33% hit. There she is. I prefer the controls. The time limit's shorter, which I'm not a fan of. But I prefer the controls, if I'm honest. Oh, we've got no one to catch the ball. Yeah, I play on the controller at the moment. Now let's pick up first. We don't want to be doing that. We've got 2+. We make the pick up. Oh, we've used dodge. That's just awful. Yeah, I'm gonna get... Oh, that's even worse. That's my catcher getting surfed if I'm not careful. Yeah, 3+, the idea was to pop out the top, sling the pass across. He has got these players that can get to me, but his team was away from where I am. There's a whole lot of damage that could come my way in this now. A whole lot of damage. Depending on how these blocks go, could almost make my defence irrelevant. And that is the destructive power of Norse.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall. This is going to be decisive.
There we go. Doesn't matter what you hit me with, it's going to hurt.
Fans are ravenous, so am I. Just one more step. Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Ooh.
A block made out of desperation.
Ooh, that
This time it worked.
is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is very interesting. So, let's stand the goon up. He's not standing. It looks like we might be throwing a pass with risk of interception. I don't like this situation at all. Don't like it at all. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you go for that, man. You go for that. You post whatever you need to.
That player's earned their wages today.
For me, we got a 4+ pass. If we go back one. For me, this is all about come on. Us as a community working together and improving what we do. 2+ pass. There is the intercepts. We've got a stinky troll, but I've got catch.
That's a good economical pass.
Handoff followed by a great pass. A classic combination.
We've got to go for it there. He doesn't need to go for it. So it's 2+ without built-in reroll, or it's 2+ with built-in reroll. So we do the handoff. And we score because too much is in the way and too much can get damaged.
Ring ball?
No jump. Didn't miss the touchdown.
Well, that was against the grain. That was against the run of play because I was getting destroyed. Two players back. So we're back up to 10, which is nice.
One team is light ahead. Not a significant difference. Can impact the game.
Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Thank you very much, gents. Thank you. That piling on Mighty Blow evil piece is just evil. It does go to show that Wood Elves can do magic. They only need a few players and they can perform magic. But as you saw, Norse can just remove players too, so we'll see how this looks. Looks like he's eyeing up a Yeti on the tree. That's a bad thing. That hurts. That hurts. Such a great big man is the Yeti. Oh, Yeti's playing thrower now. He's going with the Berserker. Oh, no, he's come back again. Such a great big man. Doesn't lose his tackle zones. And he's a skill away from being lethal. He is, correct me if I'm wrong, the only big guy that needs one skill that's not a double to be really effective. All the rest tend to need a double for block or something like that. Bar the Chaos Minotaur. Chaos Minotaur also.
Since we are now zapped across the old world in high destiny Cabal vision, the viewers can see everything, so I need to look my best.
The ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
Oh, he's taking time out for the rest of the game. Ah yes, the Bloodthirster. He's one of those new ones. He's only just appeared on the NAS scene, so I'm not used to him. I've played against Khorne. Oops. So I should know a bit more. But the guy never used the Bloodthirst. He played very well without it. Yeah, interesting. So, but there's not many of them. we'll stick with that then, when you look at the number of big guys. Most of the big guys I don't tend to put a skill on, to be fair, in teams. Well, the Bloodthirster crazy, yeah, he's the best blitzing piece going. Okay, here comes. Well, yeah, I would love to see Chaos Pact. You've got to remember, Chaos Pact arguably are already there in the mixed teams. You just can't use them in traditional leagues, which is a shame. But they are arguably there. I was playing around and messing about with the mixed team just the other day, actually. Messing about with the elves, surprise, surprise. When you've got war dancers, 2 witch elves, and the rest is irrelevant. I soon realised that you've got 4 2 witch elves, 2 war dancers, striking pieces, 4 blitzing pieces, which is a bit too much, I think. Tree man's going down. I'm stunned.
Apparently this can't even put his own shoes on alone anymore.
So that didn't go too well. Here comes the pickup.
Not what you'd expect.
Ooh, another one of those would treat me nicely. Here comes the boot. What's he done to you? What did he do to you? Okay. Okay. Right. Well, I can see how this is going to be. Fallon's got its place. I'm never ever going to dispute that. Where are we going with this? Let me just see. Will that do the job? Fallon's got his place.
Fast and impossible to tackle. The fans will love it.
We don't get opportunities, and I think this team's going to absolutely ruin me. So, what we're going to do, I need to put another assist in there. I don't really want to do this. This is just crazy. But hey ho. Oh, I didn't want him there. What a doofus. Oh yes, that's fine actually. We'll have to play with that.
I love it.
Ah, let's re-roll this. I don't want to re-roll things. Strip ball's better though. Completely messed that up. Not thinking right. Right, how can you get to there? What's the computer thing? 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2. Oh, crazy. Can you get anywhere around this way? No. Do you know what? Oh boy. Oh, dodge reroll. Nope, 4 plus was not meant to be.
Get up or get off the field.
4 plus was not meant to be. We are in a bit of a pickle, I won't lie. There's just too much smashiness. He's nice and tight and compact. Fair play to him. Very tight and compact. Yeah, I think maybe they could take better control of the ball. I think also very committed to doing damage on that first part of the drive rather than protect the ball. And
That's quite a mess.
but
Even Cinch would struggle
yeah,
to untangle.
he's got the dodge out now, dodge and pick. We've got 2 key players down, of which they're probably going to get smashed with fouls and stuff. Fouling's risky business, I think, personally. Lose players, lose turnovers. Yeah, we're 1 up. We're getting smashed, and in comes the mighty blow Smasheroon. He's not thought about his second block. The reroll's gone. That is poetry in motion, I'm afraid. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but I will take it whenever I can get it. Yeah, if you've got a bench, you can, but you can't live always for the bench. You've got to live for the now. Remove you away. We're not messing about. Oh, that's just unfortunate, that is. Do we push him away and go for the 3+ pickup? Oh, the 2+ pickup? No, we're going to do that. We're going to go for the 3+ pickup.
Let's see some blood in Blood Bowl.
Should it be the win? Possibly. That's where we're going.
Oh dear. Someone's getting fired in the
reroll.
morning. Touchdown is near.
Okay, I wanted to score there, but I'm not going to roll a go for it. The reason I wanted to score is because otherwise I'm going to get smashed to shit. But then I suppose if I score, he's got 4 hits, 3 on the line of scrimmage and a... So yeah, interesting. Have we still got a blitz? Have we got a blitz still? We have still got our blitz. I'm not sure what we're blitzing, but we've still got one. 1, 2... There's the one. Sack of spuds. Yeah, we're surviving barely. We're getting smashed all over the place. Got to protect the ball a bit better maybe. But he's doing a number on my team. Just Woodell's taking advantage of crap that Woodell's take advantage of. Interesting. Second block's a 1 dice. Again, when you've got block, that's the same as a 2 block. And an elf never worries about a 2+ dodge. Maybe they should do. Ooh, the blitz is definitely on. And this guy's only got dodge to his name.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Let's fingers crossed and hope. 33% chance of... Well, it's slightly less than that. There's the power down. We need to have a low armor roll. and a good bounce. Well, there's a good bounce. Yeah, I don't blame you for going for it there.
That's kind of the point.
I don't think we're getting out of that situation in a hurry. So we're just going to be looking at a 3+. Well, hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2+, a 3+, a 2+ to score. Is the boot coming in as well? Maybe not. Not from a runner or a Yeti, I wouldn't have thought. Yes, definitely is hopes for the Norse. Definitely. Wow, there's bodies all over the place. That War Dancer's not getting out of there. I think it's protecting against the... oh, the foul is... Look at... Oh, it's not. Is the foul coming in? The foul's coming in for leader. That's a good shout.
On the player's neck with those studded boots.
Failed the armour. That's not often. Now, do we want to hit this guy? Is there a purpose to hitting that guy? I think no. I think the only thing we need to do is go 1, 2, 3, pick up, score. What can possibly go wrong?
I'd call it stealing if I cared about that kind of thing. Here's the touchdown, which could protect them from a comeback. This might be the end.
Well, what can I say? We played just now against Wood Elves for any of those that were watching, and this is kind of a role reversal. It's not really doing anything massively wrong. Thank you very much. Bit of ball protection maybe, but not doing anything massively wrong. Please, Groovy, if you're in the chat, don't think I'm criticising or knocking you in any way. I've had a fair bit of luck. Wood Elves doing what Wood Elves do, I think, is the key.
All of the team. Harder it is to score. We need to find replacements. This team needs to remain calm and collected, or else they'll be kicking
My drive.
the ball back
I
to
always
the winning
maintain
team
if you're
again.
playing Norse, drive first, because you can put the pain down on their armour 7. If you are Norse, you want to drive first, and that showed. Now blitz for tension. We don't want no tension blitzes. Well, I say we. I'm the we that I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys would like it for a tense game, and I'm sure Groovy would love it. So it's not against the realms of opportunity. I like this setup he's got here. The big man's obviously very protected. The tree's not going anywhere near there. These two guys are relatively protected without guard. Strength 4 pieces on the flanks, which protects his key players in the backfield. I like this. Right, so we want assist monkey. War Dancer, you're quite cute.
Playing in the NAF, Bob?
Not really, Jim. A lot more rules in them days. You couldn't just walk into the crowd on a murderous rampage. No, you had to ask permission, fill out a form, and
How many on my half of the pitch? I've got 9. I'm down 1 player. Let's put you there. Yeah, definitely I agree with that, Groovy, and you didn't do such a bad job, to be fair. Ball protection is the only thing. I got lucky with it. With an agility 5 guy, it makes life a damn sight easier as well, let's not lie. And without what else, it makes it easier to spring on a trap. The pickup you was unlucky with, burning that reroll. I do like Skaven.
Do you think there's going to be any action at all?
I do like Skaven.
I'd like to see something happen, or I'm just going to go
The
and watch
weather
Game of
is
Gnomes instead.
nice. Don't really favour kicks that go close to my opponent.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Do you know what? I think I want you out the way.
And it's face down for all.
Does Skaven anything below 1? You would have heard me disrespecting. Well, I think disrespecting is largely the wrong word, but knocking Merrick. He turned up to Skaven against my Wood Elves once, and 7-0 later, 8 casualties. It was all good fun.
They've grabbed the ball.
Your killer piece
Why
does
is
need tackle.
it quite
He doesn't need it for this game, and that would be very upsetting. I think you've gone absolutely the right route there. With the mighty blow first. Difficult to see behind a tree when he hits things.
with arms like tree trunks.
So explain that. The War Dancer does damage, and then along comes a tree and does sweet FA. Why grab first skill? Well, when you think of the Wood Elf team and what you're trying to achieve, Guard normally is a good first skill for a lot of big guys. However, for me, I'm not getting into a blocking game. And so for that reason, I'm not interested in Guard. I am interested in Guard, that will be next skill. Ooh, that's a good stun. But I think you know where I'm saying there. Grab has massive synergies with one-turn touchdowns, so we like that. Where are we going? Where are we going? Sorry, I'm in thought. But where else do you go? Once you've got grab and guard, what else are you doing? I ask you. Hang on, there aren't any more people. Give me more people. Multiple block, too risky. You want to be putting out 3 dice blocks as much as possible rather than 2. Don't often throw 2 dice blocks if I can help it. This guy is on, mind. Don't often throw out those sorts of blocks. 2 dice, because it's just risky. His main job is to stand right there and do nothing but get in the way. Divide the pitch in 2. Movement 6 and 7 have got to go round him or through him. Norse do have the tools to go through him and leave him down. I don't doubt this for a minute. Most teams take a lot of resources to end up dealing with that. So for me, his purpose in life is stand in the middle of the pitch. Nothing more. Some of the best games my tree's ever had has been him stood still, rooted in the middle of the pitch, just causing a problem. First double, I give him jump up. Most people go straight for block. Again, his purpose is to stand there in the middle of the pitch. He goes down, he jumps up. Other than the Chaos Claw type teams, most bashy teams, if they know what they're doing, will just ignore him otherwise. Because you stick 4 or 5 guys around a tree, and the tree man jumps straight back up, that 4 or 5 guys are then tagged up and, you know, in bother.
With his opponent.
He wants him down, that's where he needs his tackle.
Boneless used to say, you must only let the red rage take hold of you in the thick of battle or during lunch.
But of course, my views on trees are different to some. Trees with tentacles, imagine that. That would be horrendously horrific, if there is such a thing. Horrendously horrific. Okay. I think he's standing up.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a
Chaos
sandwich.
halflings. Yeah. What are we doing? What's going on? I think you're going to come round to there. Don't be throwing the ball, that's just crazy.
Moved right next to a teammate.
War Dancer skill progression tends to be strip ball, tackle, tackle, strip ball in no particular order. I kind of want him. Because those skills make War Dancers just amazing. After that,
They've gone into the opponent's tackle.
Fend is nice. Sidestep's an absolute nightmare to deal with. Hopefully we've picked up a little bit of Mighty Blow. After those first two skills, Sidestep, possibly, probably more than likely. I think this guy's going to go that way.
Safety in numbers.
SB? What's SB? Am I missing something here? Probably blatantly obvious and I just don't realise. Right, we've got a runner there and I don't like runners, otherwise I'd probably stand there and just take it.
Smack!
Strip ball, definitely strip ball in both. Strip ball for me is one of those skills that when it's on the field it controls your opponent. If they don't have sure hands, they won't put a player in range too quickly, or they build their cage such that I can't get 2 dice. But even then 2 dice uphill when I've got block is 70% chance of both down or better, and anything better than both down is the ball stripped. If they don't have block, 70% chance of knocking that ball loose on 2 dice uphill. Interesting. Looks like he's just going to kill that War Dancer. Why would he do that? I thought we were friends. The strip ball on 2 of them again means you've got twice the opportunity. If not, you're relying on heavily on positional. It allows you to be a bit lazy with positioning. So yeah, that's why I think strip ball is worth it on both. We'll see what's going on here. He's looking to feed him. Oh, that's just cruel. He's tempting me because he knows the Mighty Blow follow-up is coming, so I can choose to go down or risk the Mighty Blow piling on. That's just... how rude. Well, we're hoping for another one of those. Ah, there's the piling on coming my way. But we got armor 7, we'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? If that's what's going wrong. Here comes the piling on. Boom! Injured, that's him out the game. Oh, armor value. We're going to do that because he's quite cool. Lazy Wood Owls. Lazy, lazy. Too much sleeping.
I
So
think there was a
we'll wake him up a
Blood
bit.
Bowl player under this other one.
And one less elf. Ha! One.
Yeah, Apo did the job. I was hoping not to have to use him. I would have taken a 2+ quite happily. Sorry, not a 2+, badly hurt. Yep, wrestle block war dancers are horrendous. I've seen that done before. It depends on, you're talking 5 or 6 like you say, and then it also depends on the development and what's happened.
We're gonna be here for quite some.
We're gonna get smushed. Smushed, I tell you, smushed.
The disadvantage is obvious.
There's 2 dice up here on the tree. Very viable.
The strength of a bear, unfortunately.
Like I say, 70% chance of, maybe he's been listening to me, 70% chance of it being safe for you. Normally, if you've got stand firm on the play, you don't bother, because stand firm makes it not worthwhile. What are we doing? Anyone got any ideas? Because I don't. What are we doing? I think we've got a loner, so we'll use him. And we'll try and go through this guy here.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on
We
top?
didn't get to go through him. That is so upsetting. I'm in no rush to score. Make no bones about it, I'm in no rush to score. I would like to be in a position to score, but I'm in no rush to score. His defence is tight, and there lieth the problem. Had this guy gone down in the middle, I was planning on flooding through. You say farm passes, yeah, that is viable.
Yeah,
it is an
sounds like a
option.
good old-fashioned fight.
But this big, horrible, stinky beast creates issues. And with so few elves, it is difficult to protect the ball carrier. That said, keep moving, ducking and weaving. He's got me on the ropes, but Rocky came back. I'm not Italian by any means. Is he looking at 3 dice on the catcher? Ooh, interesting. Or is he looking at hitting the catcher with
I
him?
never could get the hang of this maneuver, Chip. Whenever I jumped up, parts of the stadium would collapse, killing many fans.
Oops.
Hold it! They can dislodge the ball from that loser. They're in with a chance of turning this match on its head.
Now, I didn't expect to see the piling on there. I thought he would try and cover the ball. The hard
Gonna
bit
try something,
is
do it
picking up the
right.
ball for him.
If I had a gold crown for every pair I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1,000,000 gold, right?
Tackle, dude. We don't like tackle people. Why would somebody use tackle against me? Again, I thought we was friends.
Don't forget to pick up your teeth.
Interesting times. We've got a plan. We've got a plan. I'm not saying it's a good plan, but we have got a plan. It starts by making a go for it
Players
there.
arrive to assist their teammate.
Then we're looking at making this tackle piece go to sleep. Hopefully
This
permanently,
is going to be
at
decisive.
least for the half. I see that's less convenient. We're going to stay there. Do you know what? We are going to stay there. What's this guy doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could hand off here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 go for it. 2 go for it. Do I want to be doing 2 go for it now?
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
4 plus catch is 75%. But he says, but let's make 2 plus. Oh, we don't want to be re-rolling
The
those.
team have possession. Nice. Very nice.
He runs round to there. What are we looking at? 3 plus. It's going to take 2 go for it to make.
They've thrown the ball off. Not far.
Oh, look at this. Hey, they're moving the ball really
So
well.
we've moved the ball. We don't like the fact that that guy has got tackle. It's all 2 pluses because he does what he wants. We want to move this guy behind. I'm going to stay there. Again, get in the way. And that is that. If the ball comes loose, we've got catchers that can hopefully save the day. Hopefully. I think he's just going to kill my war dancer. And my thrower. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't think he'd re-roll that. That tells me his sole purpose of this game is destroy my team now. I respect him for keep going.
That guy will never fall.
Like I say, earlier on today, the opponent quit just before I scored, so I didn't get the points. Took the points for his turn and the casualties and stuff, so I respect him for that. maximum respect. It's a game of Blood Bowl at the end of the day. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Threats are being played. They've taken a couple of second places in tournaments. Khorne not so much, but they have been played. I think by the third weekend of January someone had played both to get all 26 races done. So fair play to them.
That's a strike made with technique and precision.
Fair play to them. So yeah, they do get played. Stinky Bear is going to come and eat my tree if the tree, or if I don't score, basically. Not a fan of doing what I'm about to do, but we have rerolls, and he needs points to go up a level.
An unmolested enemy in the end zone? Not in my day.
Do we throw the ball for a 2+? It's a double one. I think we will.
I'll eat that ball. Losers win and time left.
Yeah, I thought you would do that. Yeah, I thought you were going to just destroy my team now. And I don't hold that against you. You've got to try and get your points from somewhere. One loss doesn't mean that you're out of anything. It means you've got more chance for points next game. What is going on? All my players are upset and crying in their soup. He's got points.
Gotta keep possession of the ball and not lose it. Strike back would be
Throw
terrible.
all of a sudden has less value because we've got 2 rerolls. We're going to react from that. Night Lara, have a very good evening, a good night, sleep well. What I'm also going to do is, on the off chance that this fine young gentleman that's given us a game this evening needs points on a player, he best start looking now. We might even sling him a touchback. And then it's nervous times for myself. Apo is gone, so we want to try and not get dead peoples. We don't like seeing dead people.
I've played on this pitch before, Jim.
Oh, blitz.
Lost the ball, at any rate.
But we have kicked a touchback as
Big
promised.
pile of corpses. I gotta admit I was a little grumpy that day.
Boonie's out of range. He's got plenty of time, I know this. But we can deal and react. Are elves people? Well, that's interesting. AV7, yes. Tree is going to get eaten. Giving it to a rookie lineman, that's interesting.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown.
Pow!
There, that's a true berserker. attacker has an assist.
Somebody, please stop him!
All they had to do was jump on the body, Jim. It's not hard.
A prone player is a dead player. Off times, at any rate.
Tree man down.
As the Ivar the Boneless used to say,
Crutcher got smashed.
only let the red rage take hold of you in the thick of battle or during lunch.
Ball is secure. Can the other team steal it away?
A good time to hand off the ball, Bob?
Depends if the receiving player can grab it without dropping it. Simple as that, Jim.
Well, we're getting smashed. So let's bring him round to here. Smash him.
That's it! Get in their face!
That elf knows kung fu. Cheers, Mr. Tackle. I appreciate that, I really do, Groovy. There's some that will just do it to destroy a team,
Getting up close
and there's some that do it for tactical
Need to be
purposes.
close.
And it has its place.
Smell your breath and see the dead insects
Uh-oh.
in your teeth.
Uh-oh.
Knock out!
Well, he's safe.
They've smacked a player to
You've
relieve
got to
his
run
team.
in though if you want it.
Well done.
That's for sure. Might as well take it. It's a gift. Oh. This poor elf's gonna get squished.
I trained week after week for doing this move, Jim. Gravity was too strong.
Oops.
Grab them in Murphy's and relax, Jim. We're gonna be here when the lights are off.
KO'd the best result I can ask for. Really is. So the plan is, guys, at the end of this game, we'll take a look at the team. We'll take a look at where we're at, our standings. We've picked up, what have we done tonight? We've had 2 wins and a loss tonight. Let's see where we stand, how it's all going. Any skill ups we'll roll, we'll take it from there. Always wise to protect the ball, never trust an elf.
That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
Right, that Yeti needs a friend. Just out of courtesy. So give yourself 2 friends and push him towards some berserkers. Right, we've got a 3+ with tackle. Interesting. So leap is as good as anything.
Dance, jump. Is there anything they cannot do?
I bet you they can't put 3 McMurdy sandwiches into their mouths at the same time.
There we go. You can eat a loner.
I trained week after week for doing this move, Jim. But gravity was too strong.
Ah, I thought you would Yeti him down too, but I suppose Yeti being where he is, and you have more chance of injury there. He's relying on MVP for that skill up.
If you look very carefully, you may be able to discern parts of the opposing player poking out from beneath that mountain of flesh. Ah, we call that Knuffles' Kiss.
More the merrier.
This player likes to be well assisted in the fight.
Good game, my friend. Thank you very much. Oh, we don't want to go there. It was a good game. Hard fought. You never gave up, which is always nice to see. Too many people just jack it in too early, and I don't understand why. Definitely want to be using dodge. Take the score. You'll probably kill something first. Thank you very much. Good luck in future games, and hopefully we'll play again sometime. 'Twas appreciated.
Come on, 1 foot in front of the other. It's not that complicated, is it? So many touchdowns, Jim. I've lost count.
So let's have a look at the team.
Count to 3 anyway.
Let's look at how we get on.
Right?
Any injuries. Again, thank you very much, Groovy. Appreciate the game. And thanks for stopping by. By all means, hit a follow if you wouldn't mind. That'd be appreciated. Do I re-roll a 5? No, I don't, because there's a 1 following that. We don't want him. We don't want him. War Dancer took the points. And your runner took points.
The regular season is in full
Okay.
swing. Come join us.
Let's see how we're looking. Let's see how they're looking. We've got a catch and miss in next game. Not great, but I've got 3, so that's fine. We've got a blodge catcher, ideally sidesteps next, unless we roll something crazy. That's not crazy, so we're looking at sidestep. Can't think of anything else worth looking at the moment. Sidestep controls sidelines, especially against people like Norse teams, frenzy favouring teams. I think it's a nightmare. This catcher, key catcher for me, definitely looking at block. Find myself almost wishing for a normal skill roll because double creates dilemma. That's another skill without protection. But he's block, agility 5, he's star in the making. Other than that, we're all good. We're boasting 3 loners next game, 70k banked. It's not worth buying players just yet, so we'll leave it there. Let's look at the leaderboards, see how we're doing. Little reminder, see if they've played any games. Our top Wood Elf coach is sat in 30th position, 810, and then 38th, which is 913. And we are sat 76,512. So 913 is the target to get second Wood Elf. Will that be enough? I don't know. But keep putting the games in, keep picking up wins, it'll work. So guys, once again, thank you very much for joining me. I will be back tomorrow evening around the 7 o'clock mark. I've got a young daughter of 4. That might change, but I'll definitely be here by 7:30. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys then. Till then, have a good night, sleep well, and may your dice be blessed. Thank you very much. Good night.